The all-new Honda Passport went on sale earlier this year and slots in below the Pilot as the brand's two-row legitimate off-road SUV. But the one they sent me is ready for even more adventure. This one has been upfitted with off-road tires, skid plates, side steps, and coolest of all, a rooftop tent. Compared with the three-row Pilot with which it shares its mid-sized light truck platform, the Passport is Honda's more rugged entry, with over 8 inches of ground clearance, a wider track, more aggressive approach and departure angles, and 4 all-wheel drive modes to tackle different terrains. It's powered by an energetic 280 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 and a much improved upon 9-speed automatic transmission. Pricing starts in the low 30s, slightly more than the Pilot, and is offered in 4 trim levels. The first 3 of which can be specified with 2-wheel drive, but what fun would that be? This here is the top trim Elite model with standard all-wheel drive, adding a handful of extras such as ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, rain-sensing wipers, a wireless phone charger, and gloss black trim. Before the mods, this one checks in at $45,268. But earlier this year at Overland Expo West, Honda showcased the off-road capabilities of their light trucks by equipping a Passport and a Ridgeline with a host of adventure enhancements from J-Sport Performance Accessories, an LA-based aftermarket parts manufacturer that specializes in Honda products. This one I have here is similar to that show truck, minus the lift kit, external spare tire holder, and additional lighting. Foregoing the standard 20-inch wheels, mine is fitted with 18-inch KMC XD series rims with a faux beadlock design, Nitto Terra Grappler all-terrain tires, steel side steps, additional underbody protection, and a tent from Roof Nest. This, of course, is the coolest piece, so Maddie and I had to go try it out. Weighing 130 pounds and mounted quickly to any set of crossbars, the Roof Nest Sparrow is designed for small to medium-sized cars and pops up as soon as you unbuckle it. It's waterproof and comes with a lightweight telescoping ladder with specific mounting points. Super easy to set up and immediately start enjoying. The built-in mattress is really comfortable, and there's enough room in here to store all your bedding when it's closed. It retails for $2,595. So how cool is this?
Pretty cool.
We just adventured out into the middle of nowhere with this Passport equipped with this rooftop tent. It popped up in a matter of seconds. We read nothing.
Easy.
Right. We watched no videos. It just happened intuitively. And then we put the ladder up on the other side. You climbed up there and bam, figured it all out.
Foolproof.
It really pretty much is. It's quite comfortable. There's a little mattress up there. There are storage compartments and netting and all kinds of clever little features to it. I absolutely love it.
It'd be perfect for 2 people.
Yeah, for at least a couple of nights, I could easily see being up there and being comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's a nasty thunderstorm on the way. So we probably need to figure out how to put this thing down.
I want to see the frogs.
All right, let's go. And then later that night, in the backyard, the girls put the Roof Nest through its paces and found it to be a great s'mores eating area and a well-ventilated place to get a good night's rest. Collapsing it when you're done is a little trickier and most certainly a 2-person job, but after my 3rd time, I had it down to a science. I don't love this concave wheel design because it retains water in the rim, but the Terra Grapplers do a fine job of balancing comfort, quietness, and off-road performance without getting into one of Nitto's more serious tire options. These J-Sport pre-run wheels run $1,495, while the tires add about $900. The lift kit tacks on an additional 1.5 inches of ride height at the front and 3/4 inches at the rear, but without it, these $895 side steps are superfluous. And rounding out the J-Sport enhancements is the $365 skid plate at the front. All told, with crossbars, all-season floor mats, and cargo bins, this Passport is about $52,000. Having an adventure-capable vehicle is a lot of fun because it allows you to go farther and do more things. And for that, this Passport is excellent. It gives you that off-road nature while preserving everyday practicality. Now, I'm not so sure I'd want to be driving around with this tent on the roof all the time, and these tires tend to be just a little noisy. Not bad overall though, and it's far quieter in here than I would have guessed. Now, without the lift kit, the side steps are completely useless, and they don't even look that good, so I would leave them off of this build. And the only other thing I would wish for here is a more off-road compliant suspension tune. As it is, this one is pretty rigid. Even on-road, I'd prefer a softer tune. Otherwise, the Passport possesses Honda's hallmark trait of being very user-friendly. Simple without being rudimentary, with comfortable seating and elite touches, such as the third-zone climate control, slide and recline rear seats with window shades, and driver assist features such as adaptive cruise control with lane keeping. There's also an oversized center console bin and generous cargo area. And Honda's VTM4 system, their fancy name for torque vectoring all-wheel drive, is vastly underrated. It not only feels great out here with its push-button terrain modes, but the Agile handling assist feature works beautifully on the tarmac, providing the Passport with a dialed-in Honda drive. But I'll reserve final judgment on the Passport's behind-the-wheel nuances when there's not a tent on the roof and smaller off-road tires underneath. I averaged about 21 mpg for the week. I love the idea of outfitting a Passport with go-anywhere goodies, and this one is certainly an adventure waiting to happen. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.